What is the main purpose of the law of attraction? Is it to manifest things? Is it to get stuff? Is it to manifest a car or cars or tons of money or a big house? To manifest a lover in your life? To manifest a perfect body, the perfect health for yourself? Is that what the purpose of the law of attraction is? Well, let's take a look at how the law of attraction works and see if we can find a deeper meaning. Now, I have some notes here to keep me on track because I have a tendency to get off track. So don't mind me if I look at my notes for a second. So let's look at how the law of attraction works. The law of attraction is the highest law in the universe, for starters. And the law of attraction says like attracts like. But we're talking on like a spiritual level, an energetic level, a vibrational level. And like attract likes, like attracting like, it's talking about on this energetic level of frequency. So whatever frequencies match, they're brought together. And our frequency, or our energy that we're putting out, is what our emotions are, what we're feeling. That's what's being sent out. And the law of attraction is going to bring to us things that match that frequency. And our frequency, or our energy, or our emotion is what it is because of the thoughts and the beliefs that we have. This is why a lot of things say, hey, you get what you think about. Because what you're thinking about is what's creating what you're feeling, which is creating your reality. But that's kind of all fundamental stuff for law of attraction. So taking it one step deeper is to look at it and go, wow, okay, so if what I think about is what's creating what I'm feeling, then everything on the outside is basically a reflection of what I have going on the inside. So rather than taking an approach of, I want to manifest this specific thing, like, okay, I want to get on the frequency to manifest this one thing. I like to take the approach, which I will do that from time to time, and I think about things that I want. But rather than focusing on that one thing that I want and trying to manifest that specific thing, I take the approach of becoming the person who would have that thing. If that makes sense. So, really, if our outer reality is this reflection of what we're feeling all the time, the trick is to become a new person. Who am I becoming? Because who I am is what my reality is. And who I am is put together by all the thoughts that I think and beliefs that I hold. As I go throughout my day, what am I thinking about? What am I talking about? What am I focusing on? Who am I being? How am I treating other people? So really, on a deeper level, the law of attraction is not so much, in my opinion, about getting stuff. It's about who am I becoming? Because if I'm feeling negative emotions towards anything on the outside, that just means I need to change the way I'm thinking. I got to change the way I'm being, the meanings that I'm giving to things. So yes, there's lots of things that I think that we all want, and that's great. I think it's amazing to want things out of life. I think we should have desires. But rather than using the law of attraction to try to manifest things and focus on manifesting, I find it very powerful, which I still think it's good to do that to a point. But I think what's more powerful is to take the majority of our focus on just who am I being. Because as we focus on changing the way that we feel on a regular basis, is going to attract better things in our life. If we're changing the way we feel in a more positive direction, that is. So if something regularly kind of annoys me, to try to learn how to not let it annoy me and focus on being at peace with what is and shifting my mindset to gratitude in all these different areas where I may feel negative, everything's going to start transforming a little here and a little there, and it's going to clean up everything in my life rather than just focusing on one thing that I want. I want a giant house. Okay, great. You have the giant house, but did you ever fix the inside? Have we done the inner work? Maybe we have the giant house, but we still struggle with all these relationships, or we're still struggling with getting out of debt, or we're still, whatever. What's my health? So I like to think of the law of attraction as really motivational tool to get ourselves to change what we feel on a regular basis. Because as we change how we feel in a positive direction, now our life will start to change. We'll start to create a new reality on the outside. I still like to write down things that I want, my desires, what I want out of life, the direction I want to go. But there's so many little aspects involved. Like how's my relationship with my kids? How's my relationship with my other family members, my parents, with my friends? How's my relationship with myself? How do I feel about myself when I look in the mirror? What do I want to do every day? What makes me feel fulfilled? Who am I being as a person? How am I treating other people? Am I getting mad when I'm driving and someone cuts me off, or am I just saying whatever, it doesn't matter? Who am I being on a regular basis? And and I can attest to this, I have a lot of work to do, don't get me wrong. But as we do that, we do the inner work and focus on cleaning up who we are and feeling positive in all these other areas in our life and really working on who we're being as a person. And we get into alignment and we're feeling better and better more often on a regular basis, letting go of stress, trusting in the universe, trusting in things to work out for us and letting go. And you get into this aligned state, things just start to work out for you all over the place. Little things. Just all these little patterns that come into play that you couldn't have figured it out on your own. It's like magic. Like I don't know how else to explain it. It's just there's no explanation. You're in alignment and things just start falling into place. And things will happen that you didn't expect, and it's so magical when it happens. Cuz you're like, "Oh my gosh, wow. I wasn't expecting that. What a good thing." I think it's easy to get hung up on wanting something specific, instead of maybe having the desire for that specific thing, but then letting it go and trusting the universe to bring maybe that or something better or something that you actually need to you rather than what you think you need. I think we should, I'm all about deliberately manifesting and thinking of what we want, but not having that tension and focusing more on who I am being. Who am I being? Am I being the kind of person that can handle and have all those things that I want? The ultimate lifestyle that I'm looking for. I try to look at it from the whole perspective, the whole picture. And so to me, the purpose of the law of attraction is, who am I becoming? Who am I becoming? Who do I want to be when I leave this realm and go into the next one? What do I want people to think about me at my funeral? How many people should be at my funeral? Did I make an impact on anyone's lives? Did I bring positivity into the world? Who am I being? So that's my challenge to you guys this week, today, tomorrow, whatever, is to sit down and think about the things you want and send it out to the universe, but then let it go and focus on being a better person tomorrow than you were today. Focus on being a better person today than you were yesterday. So that a year from now, you're almost a completely different person than you were from that year before. And because you're a different person, your life will be different. So Focus on cleaning up. Know what you want, let it go, do the cleanup work. You guys, I hope this video is helpful for you. I hope it brings some perspective and that I hope I presented this in a way that was understandable. If you have any questions, shoot me a comment down below. If you have any comments or anything you want to add to this, send it down in the comments below, or any success stories. I love hearing from you guys. If you did like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future helpful content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.